Good afternoon. So I'm here with the new Webley Mk6 .22 cal revolver. Basically, it's the same as the 177 that's been out a few years. Obviously, it's got a 2.2 barrel, and the shells take 2.2 pellets. I'll show you the actual shells. I have loaded them. See, so that's 2.2s, and they're 14.35 grain GSB expresses, which I use in a lot of my air guns. In fact, nearly all of them use expresses, except for the odd one or two. They're a bit particular. So, what I've got here, I've got a target at 10 yards. I've got a target at 12.5 metres, which I'm going to take 6 shots at each, freestanding, single action. And then I've got 5 cans at 12.5 metres and 3 cans at 15 metres. Now I think the 6-inch should actually reach 15. The 4-inch might struggle. In theory, they should be okay. I put some lead down these barrels, but they're probably not fully leaded in. I do show you the chronograph results. Now, I chronographed both revolvers today, and what I found was the 6-inch actually gives you about 6 less shots. But these 6 here at the end, I gave a 15-second interval. The rest I just shot one after the other, probably a second or 2 seconds between them, so I wasn't giving the CO2 time to recover, and it's not particularly warm today. Okay, but what I found that even down at shots, well, this was 54 to 60 here, down the bottom here, it was doing, I'll tell you what it was doing. It was doing 2.87 foot-pounds energy. Okay, and if the overall average over all 60 shots was 2.86 pounds energy, okay, over all 60 shots, and the 4-inch was doing 2.18, so it was doing about 0.7 of foot-pound less. The 4-inch was over the 6-inch, but that was over 66 shots. You were getting an extra 6 shots out of the actual 4-inch before the actual power completely tailed off. You can see where it tailed off right at the very end. Okay, so yeah, the results are pretty good. The FPS average over the 60 shots was 2.98, nearly 300 FPS, and I said it was 2.86. The deviation was 109 over all 60 shots, and that was the same actually for the 66 shots on the 4-inch as well. Okay, which I'll show you this when we do the 4-inch review. Okay, so here we go. So yeah, basically the revolver is identical to they do a 2.5 civilian, the 4-inch police, which I also have in 2.2. And yeah, if you get them all in 2.2, you can interchange the shells as well, because from their rear was they're identical. Okay, so here we go. Freestanding, 6 shots at 10 yards first. That was quite low, so you might have to aim a bit higher than that. That was low to the actual left. Give me that 6. Yes, it is. We'll take 6 at 12.5. Now I think this revolver, not so much the 4-inch, but the 6-inch, shoots slightly to the left, where the 4-inch seems to shoot more probably central. It might be me, the way I shoot it, or it might be my eyes, but there is seems to be a definite difference between the two. Okay, so what I shall do, I shall go at 12.5 metres, and I'm going to sort of probably aim slightly high and slightly to the left. Right, okay, so we're empty. We're going to bring those targets up and have a quick look at them. Right, that's interesting now. So we've got 6 shots at 10 yards. You'll see the first shot was actually this one here. Then I altered the aim point just slightly. Instead of aiming dead centre, I was aiming slightly here, and they started to settle down in this area here. So you got 5 shots there, and they're all nice and central. Yeah, 12.5 meters. Yeah, I aimed slightly over here, probably a little bit too high as well. I'm surprised that they actually, so they're a bit all over the place. But apart from that one there, like I said, they're all pretty central. So I think these sights do actually, yeah, the pistol does shoot slightly to the left. So, but that might be just a peculiarity with this revolver. So knowing where to aim for, I'm going to see if we can knock those cans down. The wind's already blown 2 over because it's a bit gusty here. So what we'll do, we'll take 6 shots at the 5, and while we're down there, we'll set up the other 3. See if I can get them all down. We might zoom in on these actually. So we've got 6 shots first at 12.5 meters. We've got 5 cans there, so we've got an extra shot. We'll see if I can get them. So I know roughly where to aim, I think. Again, single action. Oh, I didn't actually knock it over that. And clip that one. So that's pretty good. So it's got quite a kick. Obviously 2.2 cal against 177 on the cans. You can see there's a lot more energy there. Like I said, this is doing averaging nearly 2.9 foot-pounds energy over all the 60 shots. So it's got enough grunt. I'm going to go down there and set some of those back up again, and we'll take another 6 shots. Right, we're going to load up again, 6 shots, 3 shots at 12.5, and then we're going to try and take those 3 cans at 15 meters. To be honest, I was aiming fairly central for those cans. So obviously these barrels take a fair bit of leading in, and I've only just put 60 shots through these, so these may well improve the more lead you put down them. And like I said, revolvers and pistols take quite a bit of lead in, I've found. The more lead you get in them. And I tried various different pellets the other day. I did a lot of different pellets, so I'd cleaned the barrels after that to put these JSBs through because they were a different type of lead. So hopefully they should all settle down. So here goes. Again, we'll zoom in on these and see if we can get all 6. 3 at 12.5 and 3 at 15 meters. You see the wind? Oh, missed that one, a bit high. Right, let's go up to 15. Oh, wait, that leaf actually, I think. Yeah, I need to aim slightly above that. Let's put 6 more in. So, yeah, I think I was aiming a little bit low for those 15 meter ones. So let's try 6 more. Straight out to 15. See if we can get them. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, back to 12.5. Yeah. Let's go back up to 15. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, I think. We're out. So, there you go. So if you aim in the right position, this is pretty accurate. Obviously, because I used those different pellets, I gave it a clean. I've now gone to JSB Expresses. I'll stick with those, and because it's quite softer lead than the H&Ns and that lot, I find that actually they'll probably bed into this rifling quite nicely, and the more you shoot it, the more accurate you'll get. Now that's with me with my hernia, so I'm struggling with breathing as usual, but I still managed. Once I worked out the aim point for those at 15 metres, I hit them pretty easily. I had to aim right near the top of the can, I mean right over the top of the can, should I say, because obviously these are 2.2. But yeah, shot them pretty quickly. Obviously this is CO2. It's supposed to be 16 degrees today, but obviously it's quite windy, gusty at times. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this. Obviously I was always impressed with the 177 version of this revolver, the Mk6 Service, and it was very, very accurate. And I reckon, excuse me, I reckon this will be just as accurate once it's actually had some lead down the barrel. So yeah, got quite a kick on it. You can see how they really kick those cans over. They don't just flip them over like a 177 do. A 2.2 is much more, I think, is much more fun. I've got a lot of 2.2s. It's my favourite calibre. I think just all the pistols I can get in 2.2, I do get in 2.2. Okay, so hope you like that little review, and I should be doing the 4-inch at some time. Like I said in my unboxing, I don't like this white marking stuff. Not necessary at all. Warnings, because the actual 177 version just has it discreetly in light grey, and it's just the calibre, not this warning signal behind. There might be a way of removing that at some point, but yeah, the performance wise, very good. I put so far, let me think, about 7 or 8 CO2 capsules through this, so you're getting about 60 shots per capsule realistically. So it's got about getting off for 500 shots through, and it's been obviously faultless. Yeah, very, very good. So I hope you like that little review. Thanks for watching.